Hey everybody, Luke here, and today we are talking about flying in an airplane and how it hurts a lot and what you can do to kind of minimize that and try to make yourself feel good while you're flying. So just to put in perspective, I was on a flight back from Orlando earlier this week and got a long time just to sit and kind of look around and get sore and stiff and all those things and look at people slouched over in weird spots and staring at screens and stuff like that. So it inspired me to write down all sorts of tips, and I've got them written down on my phone here now, and I'm just going to go through. I've actually got 8 of them to kind of go through, and my hopes are that if you're watching this and you felt kind of cruddy after flying, that at least 1 or 2 of them helps you out. Excuse the barking dog in the background, but it's a nice day here in Spokane. So anyways, so here's my tips. I'm going to jump right into them as soon as I find them on here. So one of the things you'll notice when you're flying an airplane is that the seat is really poor when it comes to supporting your lower back. It's kind of a slick material. There's no lumbar support. So if you've got lower back pain and it typically feels good to sit in a supportive chair, consider like a lumbar support down there. That could be one of those blankets or a little pillow, rolled up towel, rolled up sweatshirt, something like that. Just something to give you a little bit of an arch in your low back. So that's my first tip there. The other one is, as I mentioned, hey guys, lots of folks are staring at their devices nowadays on the, yes, thank you. Lots of folks are staring at their devices nowadays on the airplane. And so if you want to watch a movie, that's great. What I would say though is watch something that's in front of you. So if if they've got the TV screen in front of you, that's great. A lot of folks you see are just staring down at their phone. It's sitting on the little tray in front of them or their device. That position, staring down for however many hours, is really hard on your neck, and chances are at that point you're slouching with your back as well. So if you're gonna look at a device or something like that, try to stare down at it. Fair enough? Good. Next one, sorry, number 3, is going back to that seat again. You're gonna take some pressure off your low back if you recline your seat. Now, I absolutely hate it when the person in front of me reclines, but don't get mad at them. They're probably trying to sleep. And it actually takes a good amount of pressure off your lower back. So consider that if you're flying and you've got lower back problems, you can recline. You certainly could recline with a lumbar support as well. Just make sure it's not too much where it's really pushing on you. Good. This one is for those connecting flights. When you've got going to Orlando, going across the country, I always have at least one connection. When you're between flights, get up and walk around the airport. If you're tired, which a lot of us are when we fly, you're tempted just to sit. You've got plenty of time to sit on the airplane, so get up and walk around the airport, do some laps. Don't be afraid to look a little goofy and walk around, things like that. You can walk around the plane a little bit, but sometimes they kind of catch on to you and usher you back to your seat. So walk around. Another good one that my wife always reminds me of is drink lots of water when you fly. I'm notorious for not drinking much water, because I don't like to get up and pee 8 times on a flight. But I force myself to now just because I really don't feel well if I get dehydrated. It's not uncommon for me to get a headache like the next day because I'm just dehydrated. And hydration in general is going to help just about every part of your body feel better anyways. So drink some water. Oh, the next one. Got a couple more here to go. Try to catch up on your sleep as quickly as you can. So this isn't necessarily something you're going to do on the plane. I can't sleep on a plane typically unless I'm dead tired. If you can on the plane, great. But again, your amount of quality sleep before and after your flight is definitely going to have an impact on how you feel, whether it's back pain, neck pain, shoulder pain, any of those things. You're going to feel better if you can catch up on sleep. So try to prioritize that. I know it's difficult, especially if you're flying like for a vacation or something you may not want to, but try to catch up as quick as you can and then enjoy yourself after that. So sleep is a good one. Here's one of my favorites. Bring some healthy food with you. The airline food that you're going to buy is usually going to be pretty marginal at best, not real nutritious. So again, bring some healthy snacks with you. Vegetables I think are real good. And any of those quality meats you can bring. A healthy snack is fairly subjective, but real food, definitely, especially if you're traveling and then you're not going to eat real well on your vacation. Again, all these things do impact how you feel in terms of any of your types of pains, aches and pains or stiffness. So give that some thought. And then last one is consider loading up on your vitamins or things like herbal tea, just things like that are a little more natural, immune boosts and things like that. I always turn the air off too, and I don't like the people's recycled air flying in my face, but it's not that hard to catch a cold when you're flying, when you look at being a little bit sleep deprived, poor nutrition, not good hydration, not moving around much, and recycled air. So I think it's good just to kind of load up your immune system with any of those herbal teas that you like, or vitamins. So those are basically my 8 tips. As I was sitting on the plane, just scratching them all out, had all these inspirations. You could do this, you could do that. And like I said, with any luck, 1 or 2 of them help you out. when you're flying or traveling on a train or a long car ride or something like that. So this is part one, by the way. I've got part two coming soon, which is going to be the easiest, simplest stretches you can do while flying to kind of keep all those muscles and joints happy. So look for that one as well, and happy travels.